Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am trying something very new and unconventional. I hope you would enjoy this ride and stay with me till the end. So let's begin. Scene 1, Crime Scene. Flat number 402. The dead bodies of the flat's owner Henry and his friend are found in the drawing room, and Mr. Ben is arrested for committing these murders. Ben's wife takes the case to a criminal defense lawyer. Sir, please visit my husband in jail. I know he is innocent. To which the lawyer replies, if he is really innocent, then I won't let him suffer any punishment. That's my promise. Scene 2, Jail. The lawyer visits the jail and meets with the so called offender Ben. Sir, I didn't kill them. Please save me. Okay, don't panic. First, tell me one thing. Did you ever go to the flat number 402? Flat number 402? No, sir. Then, how did your fingerprints and your handkerchief end up at the crime scene? Sir, I don't know how this happened. Please save me. I am innocent. I will take your case, but if I even have the slightest doubt that you are guilty, then I will personally request the judge to give you the harshest punishment possible. Scene 3, Court of Law. Let the court proceedings begin. Your Honor, the man standing here in the dock is not as innocent as he seems. On the night of 23rd February at 8 pm, he went to his friend's flat number 402 and mercilessly murdered both of them. Do you have any witness or evidence to support this claim? Your Honor, his handkerchief and fingerprints were found at the crime scene. Moreover, his shoe prints were found there as well. What do you say about the murder weapon? According to the forensic reports, my client's fingerprints were not found on the murder weapon. Are you joking? He must have used gloves, so that explains everything. But I didn't even visit that flat. Everything what you just said, it's all a lie. All the evidence points towards you. It's better that you get ready to atone for your sins. No one can save you now. I guess it's my job to save my client. Anyways, Your Honor, whatever evidence has been presented before the court of law, I would like to examine each of them one by one. Permission granted. First of all, about the handkerchief. Ben, tell to the court that is it yours? This handkerchief? Yes, it's mine. Your Honor, it's quite possible to plant the handkerchief and the fingerprints on the crime scene. I guess you are forgetting one thing. What about the shoe prints? Don't make me laugh. Do you think that in the whole country, apart from my client, no one else owns similar shoes? Your Honor, all this evidence can only be planted by someone who is very close to my client, like her wife. I request the Honorable Court to call Ben's wife to the witness stand. Permission granted. Ben's wife says, Your Honor, I didn't do such thing. Mr. Defense Lawyer, I myself brought my husband's case to you, and you are doubting me? How ridiculous. I am speaking from my experience, ma'am. I have seen many such cases when the culprit himself brings the case to me to get rid from the circle of doubt. But if I offended you, then I am sorry. You may leave. Stop shooting empty arrows in the air. I have already proved that Ben is the real culprit. Can you outline the motive of murder, please? Why not? I will do it in an instant. Your Honor, there exists a hotel named Rising Towers, worth 15 crore, equally divided among three people. This money's greed was a real motive why Ben killed his two partners. The bell rings. This court of law grants 2 days to the defense lawyer to save his client. Till then, the court is adjourned. Scene 4, Crime Scene. How are you, watchman? Do you know anything about the murders which occurred on 23rd February? Yes, sir. The two persons who were killed that day, I saw them fighting with each other. Tell me one thing. Did anyone else come to meet them? No, sir. Okay then. Whatever you told me just now, you will have to state the same in the court of law. Sure, sir. I will ensure that the truth comes to light. Defense lawyer now enters the flat number 402. He finds some documents inside the locked cupboard. Scene 5, Court of Law. Begin the proceedings. Your Honor, I would like to call the watchman to the witness stand. Permission granted. Tell to the court whatever you saw on the night of 23rd February. Your Honor, that night I saw the two deceased persons fighting among themselves. 1 minute, 1 minute. The person standing in front of you in the stand, did you see him entering the flat number 402 that night? Yes, yes. That night around 7:30 pm, he entered that flat. Then around 8 or 8:15 pm, he came out running from that flat. Your Honor, this is the final confirmation, the last nail in the coffin. I have successfully proved that Ben is the murderer. Please give the harshest punishment possible. 1 minute, but the watchman is lying. No, Your Honor. That night around 7:30 pm, I asked this man standing here to do the entry in the register before entering flat number 402. Here is the register. Now, what else we need? This case is over now. Your Honor, the watchman has changed his statements. He is hiding the truth. Objection, Your Honor. The defense is accusing the witness of lying just to protect his client. Objection sustained. Watchman, you may leave the witness box. Now this case is as clear as glass. Mr. Prosecutor, your glass has a layer of dust on it. Let me clean it for you. Your Honor, I would like to call the wives of the two victims to the witness stand one by one. Permission granted. Henry's wife comes crying to the witness stand. Please take this handkerchief. I feel very sad about your husband's death. You know, there is a rumor circulating that you and your husband were about to get a divorce. Yes, this is true. But how do you know this? When I visited your home, I found the divorce papers kept locked inside the cupboard. Leave it. By the way, where were you on the night of 23rd February at 8 pm? I was at my home. Do you have any alibi or evidence to support this? Come on, I was sleeping in my room. Now, what more do you expect? Sleeping at 8 pm? Nice, you must be getting up early in the morning. Anyways, you may leave the witness stand. Your Honor, I would like to call the second victim's wife to the witness box. Permission granted. I feel sorry for your loss. Please don't mind, but you benefited greatly from it. That hotel, what was its name? Yeah, Rising Towers. Now you're getting half the shares of that hotel since both the partners are dead and Ben is in jail right now. What nonsense! You believe that I killed both of them? For your kind information, on the night of 23rd February at 8 pm, I was at my friend's party, and here are the photographs for the same. Oh, don't get so angry. You may leave the witness box. Your Honor, till now, defense lawyer has failed miserably to prove anything in the court of law. I request that this case to be concluded as soon as possible. The bell rings. In the next hearing, this court will announce its judgment. Till then, the court is adjourned. Scene 6, Crime Scene. Once again, the defense lawyer visits the crime scene and examines it again. This time, he discovers a key and a small hair. Now, the defense lawyer visits the jail to meet Ben. Ben, do you know anything about this key? Let me see. Oh, now I remember. This key belongs to my room at the Shining Blue Hotel, adjacent to our hotel Rising Towers. The day before the incident, I stayed in that hotel. Why did you stay in another hotel when you have your own? Actually, that hotel is our rival. It is nothing less than a grand palace, and there is tight security for whoever visits that building. So I booked a room there to check the quality and the interiors. This feels hard to digest. Are you telling the truth? By the way, how did this key reach the crime scene? Sir, I swear I am speaking the truth. I don't know how did this key reach the crime scene as I had returned the key to the reception before checking out. I see. Now I understand what actually happened and how is this one notorious person fooling the entire judicial system. Scene 7, Court of Law. Your Honor, before the court gives its final decision, I have some concrete evidence which will prove that my client is innocent. I would like to call Shining Blue Hotel's receptionist, Miss Lily, to the witness box. Permission granted. Miss Lily, tell me one thing. On 22nd February, at what time did my client visit your hotel? Mm, Around 4 pm. According to the Ben's call records, you called Ben at 4:09 pm. May I know why did you call him? It's a routine procedure, sir. We call our visitors to confirm the mobile number of our visitors. Is it so? Stop lying, Miss Lily. I even have call records of your reception, but I didn't find any call to any other visitor except Ben. I am not lying. This is not possible. So you mean to say that you are telling the truth and the reception's call records are lying? Wait, I will present them before the judge. I am not lying. This time, you are lying, Mr. Defense Lawyer. I myself ensured after calling Ben about our hotel's security that no one can access any of our call records. Oh, poor Miss Lily. You accidentally spilled the beans. The papers in my hands are all blank. I was bluffing about obtaining your hotel's call records. You are trapped now. It's better that you just speak the truth. Your Honor, this is against the code of conduct of the court. Such cheap tricks are not allowed. I am giving you the last warning, defense. Be careful next time. I apologize, Your Honor, but sometimes to extract the truth, one needs to do such unique things. I assure you that this won't happen again. My apologies. Miss Lily, it's your turn now. I didn't do this call on my own. Shining Blue Hotel's owner ordered me to do this. You could have said this right in the beginning. My efforts and energy would have been saved. Your Honor, I request to call the hotel's owner to the witness stand. Permission granted. I will ask you just one thing. Why did you do this? Your Honor, the defense is just trying to distract us from the main case. Don't interrupt, Mr. Prosecutor. Now this case will actually become as clear as glass and not like your dusty one. So, Mr. Owner, tell us everything now. Sir, I never asked Miss Lily to do this. She is lying. I would like to rephrase. Miss Lily was lying in the beginning, but right now you are lying, respected sir. No problem. I will tell everything on your behalf. Your Honor, on 22nd February, my client Ben visited Shining Blue Hotel and booked a room. While security guard was frisking him, at that moment the owner ordered Miss Lily to call Ben. Taking advantage of that slight distraction, security guard very smartly and smoothly stole Ben's handkerchief. So you think that the owner is the real murderer? Yes, my friend. Actually, this Shining Blue Hotel, although very grand and luxuriously built, but still due to its high price, the people preferred Rising Towers Hotel, which belonged to Ben and his two partners. Shining Blue Hotel's owner had a huge loan. Moreover, its reputation was tarnished by those two partners who were killed. So, Shining Blue Hotel's owner had no choice. So, he crafted a master plan by which those two were murdered and poor innocent Ben trapped, leading to the shutting down of rising towers. Hmm, this is all a lie. I don't believe such ridiculous stories. The court doesn't work on theories, it needs evidence. Don't underestimate me. I only state the facts based on evidence. For your kind information, I found one of your scalp here on the crime scene, and these are the DNA reports. At least now admit your crime. I have already spoken a lot on your behalf. Now I would like to hear the rest of the story from your perspective. Please enlighten us. Yes, the defense lawyer is speaking the truth. I bribed the watchman to alter the register records by using Ben's entry records in our hotel, thus making a fake entry copying his signature. As you said, I planted all the evidence pointing towards Ben at the crime scene. You know why this case got so stretched? It's thanks to the police that they didn't find the key, which you accidentally or intentionally dropped, and your small hair at the crime scene. Actually, it's not totally their fault. Even I missed them during my first visit to the crime scene. I found both these clues in my second visit to solve this double murder case. So, the key to the mystery was the key itself. The defense rests, Your Honor. After seeing and examining all the witnesses and evidence, the court has reached to the conclusion that 1 minute, Your Honor, before you announce the judgment, I would request you to have a look at the pictures of the crime scene once. You can't interrupt my judgment. You understand that? Please, Your Honor, this is very important. You can see in this photo that Henry has a wound on his scalp as if attacked with a stick. You can also see that his hands are all red, full of blood, but both the bodies are lying far away from each other. Now, even after you have won the case, you are just complicating the stuff. State clearly, what do you imply from all this? I want to prove that the main murderer, the owner, only killed Henry and not the other one. I don't understand a thing. Then how did the second person die? Why did the owner remain shut on this aspect? Let's ask the owner himself. Actually, I am so ashamed. I cannot face even my wife and my children. Just for the sake of money, I killed a person. Now I am so full of guilt and regret that it doesn't matter whether I am booked for two murders or one. Let me explain, Your Honor. That day, the owner decided to enter the flat 402 and kill Henry. But to his surprise, he found that during the partners' fight, Henry had killed the other with a knife, which explains the blood on his hands as seen in the picture. Now the owner struck Henry with a stick on his head, and when he became unconscious, the owner killed him with the knife already in use. This also explains the distance between those two bodies. What a great complication! Therefore, I request the court to announce punishment only for the single murder. This court agrees with the defense and books the owner for the murder of Henry and sentences him to life imprisonment. And Ben is declared to be innocent. He is free to go. The case is closed. When owner had already accepted his crime, what was the need to do all this, Mr. Defense? One should not be held responsible for the crime which one didn't commit. I only support the truth and was trying to fully extract it out. Wow, man, you possibly just converted the death penalty into life imprisonment. I just pray to God that in future I would never have to face a defense lawyer like you. Best wishes for that. Truth alone triumphs. Truth always wins. Thanks for watching this. I hope you liked this new concept. Let me know in the comments below that who is your favorite character and why.